What are we doing here?
Are you videoing me? We're having dinner, big night. I got my 2 gluten-free testers.
Let's see them. Turn them around. Is there a brand on it?
Yes, this is the Leo. So this is a brand new brand. Right now, there's no gluten tester out there that can test fermented foods. So they have a new one coming out this month. So the Leo, brand new gluten-free testers. We got some of these to try out to see how they work. We're going to test our food. Our rice, they say, can be cross-contaminated. So I'm going to use one tester for that and one tester for the rest of the food. You can technically dip this in different parts of your plate to see if there's any gluten in it, but we won't know which part of the plate has gluten in it. So that's why I'm going to test the rice separately to see if it shows up. So if it's less than 10 parts per million, then it's safety. And then these testers, so they've been working on, right now, there's no gluten-free tester that can test any fermented foods. So like gluten-free tamari, you go to a sushi place or Chinese food, any Asian food that has gluten-free tamari. Sometimes they just refill their things and you want to be sure and you want to test that gluten-free soy sauce or tamari. There isn't a gluten-free tester to test it.
How long does it take for it to show up?
I think it takes 10 to 30 seconds. I can't remember, but I'll have to look on my app.
So could you do one food and then if it was negative, wait 30 seconds and then do the next one? Wait and see. So you have to do all of it within 30 seconds.
You'll have to see how it works and then you'll see. We'll report how it works. And then the other thing is with this company, they have an app and you can scan it in your food. And so they're trying to build this database of all these different restaurants. They already have some restaurants. So if somebody goes on their website, they can look up the restaurant and see if people have already used it. And so oh, they are truly gluten-free. Oh, they're cross-contaminated all the time. They're too much gluten.
That's cool.
That'll help other gluten-free users and celiacs. So
how much are they?
I can't remember. We'll have to say that at the end. My instructions are remove swab from the sealed package. And there's a little just indicator thing. If you see a line above the E, then it's good to eat. So swab your food up to 5 places. Place the swab in the bottle, swirl 5 times. Leave the swab in the bottle for 30 seconds. Pinch the bottle on both sides while pulling the swab out, close the lid, and shake. Add 3 drops to the S.
It's like a food pregnancy test.
Yes. After 3 minutes, look for the line above the E. So the only problem is you have to wait 3 minutes to eat. I don't like that. Okay. So we're
going to do just the rice?
No, I'm going to put a piece of rice in. It's 30 seconds. And put it on this little screen here. You think it's been 30 seconds?
Almost.
Okay.
And
then we have to time for 3 minutes.
Okay, now it's been 30 seconds.
Now it has?
Yeah.
So add 3 drops. 1, 2.
I was the only therapist. All right, now 3 minutes.
Now we wait. I'm going to set a timer on my phone. And then I'm going to do the other one with the rice. The cool thing about this is everything that you need is here. A lot of the gluten testers, you have to buy the solution and your kit. Everything you need is in your little packet. So when you go to a restaurant, you have it all. So I'm just going to open this one. I'm going to take a piece of rice and just throw it in.
You don't have to mash it up or anything?
We're going to shake it. And then at 3 minutes, we're going to see it's edible. We should have a line that says it's working.
We'll be back.
I see a line above the O and an extremely faint line above the E. So that would mean that this has gluten in it.
I don't know. If there's 2 lines, it's safe to eat.
But look, it's super duper duper faint. So the stronger the line, the safer it is. I should have got that other thing that shows you. So let's look at my app.
But it also says if you don't see a line, don't eat it. So, there is a line, so probably not completely.
Yeah.
Let's see this one. This is the rice. Oh, this one has a lot more of a stronger line.
Yeah. But the liquid went up a lot faster in that one, too.
I'll have to do some experiment. I would say this is probably still safe, though.
Well, not for a celiac. The test didn't work properly.
Yeah, this was our first time, so maybe, that's pretty handy. It's pretty convenient. And roll.
Here's my gluten-free tester. This is the little scale. So I'll show you this in the end, actually.
We're borrowing, real quick, we're borrowing our friends' houses.
We're going to test gluten-free Canyon House sourdough style bread. Homemade sourdough bread to see how much gluten it has in it, because everybody thinks, oh, it's sourdough, I can eat it. And then actual bread that we know has gluten, that is not gluten-free, that's made with not whole wheat flour, but, flour.
So talk about our results at the restaurant real quick, because we think the first one was not valid.
Yeah, so we did the restaurant test, and the first one was, if there's a line above the E, that means it's working. If there's a line above the O, that means it's safe to eat. There was a light line above the E and a very faint line above the O, and it looked like it was maybe around 20 parts per million. It could be correct, it might not be. We don't know. It was our first test we ever did. And I think the liquid wasn't this bluish color in that one. So we're not sure. We'd have to retest it, but we didn't have another test because we tested the rice too.
And a bunch of pregnancy tests on the table.
Yeah. See, like this one's white and this one's blue. I'm not sure why. I have to
That
ask
is weird, yeah.
if that matters. And then let's see.
Let's see what the third one is.
Yeah. And this one's blue. I'm going to go ahead and switch these tests because I really want to make sure that this sourdough is right. I'm really hoping that there's no gluten in the sourdough because I really want to eat her sourdough.
So you're doing the clear one on the regular wheat one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to see how that goes. Okay. So it says like when you do something dry, you can dip it in water first and rub it on it. And then you can stick a piece the size of like a sesame seed. So basically the way we do this test, I can open the test.
Should we come back once the test is done? Because we already showed this part.
Well, no, let's show this part real quick one more time. Okay, because it's dry. And then I'm going to stick it in here. There's even a little piece of bread on it. A little black thing there. I don't know what that is, but we'll mix it around. A little piece of bread in there.
Which one is this again? The gluten-free?
This is the Canyon House gluten-free. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and it says to squeeze it and squeeze this off. Take it off.
Well, what are you squeezing?
Yeah, I was squeezing this, and then I took
Just the pot? The
yeah,
bottom
so
part?
you can squeeze this all
Gotcha.
out onto it, and then wait 3 minutes. Oh wait 30 seconds. And we're going to drop the drops in here and wait 3 minutes. So that's where I'm at for each one.
Okay. This is the gluten-free.
So the line above the O means it's working. The line above the E means it's gluten-free, but this is our reference. So if it's from here over, it's less than 10 parts per million. If it's here above, that's kind of how much there is.
So what would you consider
So
this
that one, I mean, it looks like
Like a
it's a good
10-6?
amount. It looks like
Yeah.
it's a 10-6.
This is the sourdough,
This is the sourdough. It's not quite 3 minutes for the sourdough. Maybe like,
but there's no line showing up.
no.
So that's going to have a lot.
And then this one, there's a line above the O. This is the last one done, so we need even more time. But there's no line. This is the regular bread. So test comes with this little thingy that reminds you, line above the E, safe to eat. And then I don't think I sent a picture of the app so you can stick that in. Onion House bread is gluten-free.
Yeah, so we're going to come up with a new slogan for Leo.
Okay.
And it's going to be, if it shows an E, it is gluten-free.
E, free.